What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy and ground it down to the physical with some general messages. We go over finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, whether you're coupled or single, and then we close it out with spirit guide messages. Gemini. I titled you guys this reading interestingly, because I feel like there's this, so there's a shift happening and within you, within your identity, within your self. There's a lot of self-development that's been happening. And I feel like there's a need for, I know there's a need for you guys to be flexible, especially if things feel very chaotic or barren at this point in time. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, because what you're about to receive is bigger than you even know. So let false people's masks fall off. Let people fucking play themselves here. Don't lift a finger right now. All right. There's something about staying pure, staying true. Jeez, the camera got all messed up. Sorry, guys. Staying pure, staying true here. That this card of being flexible. So I actually, when I moved down here, I threw away all of the books and everything that were with the card decks. So I'm using the internet, and luckily the internet comes in clutch, okay? And so we're going off of here, but it says a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, and yet firmly grounded in who you are. Now, for a lot of you guys, I feel like that's where you're at. You're almost being tested in this. This is what it feels like, right? This energy of showing people who you are, setting those clear boundaries. And also I'm hearing taking accountability, recognizing what role you played in certain situations, or maybe where you can compromise. Let's say that you and your partner got in an argument, it's being flexible. It also talks about in relationships, not always being right. Okay. Or maybe you're hoping that maybe your partner is more, could be more flexible, knowing that they're not always right. Again, it's just about compromise, recognizing that it's you and your partner against the problem, you and that family member against the issue, not each other, and if it is directed at each other, then obviously you'll dissect that at your own. Happy hump day, happy Sag season. Yes. So for some of you guys, it is the holiday season. I know the holiday season can be really difficult for a lot of individuals. I also know that we just got a Scorpio season, and yikes, okay, that's really all I've got to say about that. Everyone else can fill in the blanks however they feel the need to, but it was so transformative in many ways, where it's you're seeing relationships crumble, and you will continue to throughout the end of the year. There's just a lot happening, plus it's the holidays, so there's a lot of external pressure to provide, be, experience, have certain things, live a certain way. There's just a lot of that. So right now, again, just be flexible. Don't be rigid. Don't be stuck in your ways here. Meet people halfway, even strangers, and when it comes to work right now and career, this flexible card talks about you're about to manifest something, but you still need to relax and open up about how it comes in or what it actually looks like, because your plan and spirit's plan look a little bit different. And spirit's just hey, you're gonna get what you want, yes, but it's the but. Honestly, I wanted to title your reading but so I just didn't feel like that was enough. So I just titled it originally, buts, and you standing in your power, knowing who you are. You're standing firm in who you are. So that's you standing up in your boundaries, you creating that clear path. Card number 19 here. The number 19 in itself talks about being a pioneer, okay, and going down a path, doing things differently maybe than other people, having different opinions. All of that is okay. It's okay to have different opinions than people. It's okay to see things differently than people, okay, or to have different ideas at work than other individuals, or to even operate differently at work and be just as productive. There are multiple ways of getting a task done, and what works for you may not necessarily work for the next person. There's something here about that, okay? So just, again, being flexible, whatever way that looks like for you. Some of you guys, I feel like it's almost where like you've been a little too flexible, and like you're a little bit of a pushover. Like I'm getting like in the most, that's not loving though. I don't want to say that. Like I'm hearing in the most loving way, get a backbone. So that's one of your spirit guides and not my own. Like I don't necessarily feel like saying that. So that's that. I wouldn't necessarily put it like that or say that to you in that way here. I don't like to be that harsh. I am blunt and direct, and I'm not blunt or direct actually. I'm honest. That's it. And sometimes people can, it still hurts. Honesty can still hurt, right? But usually most people give me a hug and thank me for it. Some people just blatantly lie and whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, you have the Sun card here, okay? So somebody's getting exposed. There's something about somebody getting exposed. There's something coming to light. I feel like somebody around you is going to do something, okay? And you're going to have to be flexible, particularly if you co-parent. I just feel like somebody's about to go off the edge. You might get a dream or an intuition about this. There's something here about psychological help as well, possibly around a Leo, okay? Or you have Leo in your chart. Again, this is just about exposure. You can see something publicly as well, or there's something that might go public, okay? Maybe you're about to get a lot of exposure. That's what brings in these significant contracts. The ornaments here, which is like extra money, having more than enough solid finances, is right behind that, okay? So this is just, for others of you guys, I do see gifts of money coming in. It is a holiday season, so some of you guys, it's about spending money, celebrations. We'll see what comes out in the actual work environment. Your overall tarot card though is the Knight of Cups, and that's all about listening to our intuition, that inner guidance here. It's also about romance. So spirit wants you to think really positive right now in regards to like romance. You could be watching like a lot of like romantic movies or holiday movies maybe. I personally love that shit. I love that stuff. Okay. The Lifetime ones are great. They're so cheesy. They're always in like a fucking Amish farm or something like that, and they fall in love. It's perfect. Like why didn't I ever think of that? You know what I mean? Who would have known? That's all I had to do was go to an Amish farm, when in reality, you go out there and you don't even hear crickets. Like you're just fucking alone with your thoughts, and you're like, well, this didn't happen like in the movies. Okay, anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we actually have coming up here, shuffling live on camera for you Geminis. So for my Geminis here, again, be flexible. That is your overall theme, and that's what I feel very strongly. I think that's great advice for anyone, honestly. It's just essentially another way of saying like surrender to the divine outcome, and you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. It's really gonna allow, like when you give this space of co-creation, it allows, spirit to really work with you. Yeah, there's something about like a deep knowing here, like it's gonna come in for you. Hasta mañana. Okay, what do we have? Messages, please. Gemini's messages, please, Spirit. Most important messages for the Gemini Collective. Thank you. Wow. Your first card out is Blessed. Juliet, are you going to go? You going to go? No? Okay. My dog and Natalia have this thing every single day where they stand at my door and play this game of I'm gonna go with you home, and then no, I'm not, I'm just kidding. And so that's what that bark was my dog playing with Natalia. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here, please. Messages, can I get something, please? Thank you. Okay, flexible now showed up again, you guys, but in the reverse. You got to be flexible, and that is a great reflection. So one thing that a lot of people don't understand is I'm not a tarot reader. I am a channeler, so I often am in the energy that you guys are in. And with flexible in the reverse, if you couldn't see, I was like, give me a message, please. You know what I mean? Because I was getting really frustrated that a card wasn't coming out here, and I feel like you guys are getting frustrated, like this is slow moving or something like that. So there could be a lack of patience also with something. Try to be patient with other people, with yourself, be gracious during this time. I know it's a difficult time of the year. I really do. I understand that first and foremost. a few days ago, it was just my own mother's, death day. And so that was like a lot here in the holidays. And then, I understand that stuff is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say I relate to you. I don't mean to take away from you, but just I relate. Conflict and chaos and the reverse. There's something about like letting go of like anything that's creating any drama or draining of your energy, a leg up. Yeah. And focus on the positives here. I feel like you're really, you're kind of, this is so interesting. I got this in another reading. Well, I actually only did Sagittarius, right? So you could have Sag in your chart. You could be dealing with Sag. But there's also this between worlds. So listen to the intuition, the guidance here. Spirit's telling you about some sort of like perfect timing or some sort of opportunity that's about to come in. They're giving you a leg up in a situation. Like Spirit's literally helping you to the next step. So really it's about aligning like to this next step. Letting go of things from the past that drain you, whatever that looks like here. So if that means, maybe you used to always, okay, yeah. So I always just use myself as an example because one, I don't use other people, that's rude, and two, I am my own teacher, so whatever. Anyways, in this situation here, like for me, I would always respond to my baby daddy when at his beck and call here. And, I'd always feel guilty if I didn't, not keep in touch, even if it was toxic or whatever, right? Like I really struggled with boundaries between us. And so even to this day, there are times where they randomly text and they're just like, hey, what are you doing? I'm bored. And it's just so rude. And, it's disrespectful to me as a person, especially after going months without like talking to me or refusing to talk to me. There has to be healthy boundaries. So stop letting certain cycles continue in your life. Set healthy boundaries with people. Me not responding. Oh, I didn't finish that. Sorry. I did not respond, obviously. I just assumed you guys would know where I was going with that. And so, that was a boundary here. I cut the cord. And by not responding, I didn't allow that recording to happen. So there's something about, yes, be flexible with people, but don't be too flexible. Don't continue to allow courting to happen. For those of you guys that keep on getting courted into the same situations, and you're like, why do I always find myself in these karmic lessons? Why do I find myself in this? Why do I find myself in that? You know what I mean? It's because of the cords or the unlearned energy that is kind of stuck with you or stuck in your aura here. We talked a lot about the aura and the auric field in Sagittarius reading. So watch that if you do have Sag in your chart, okay? Yeah, time for a nap and the reverse. Like more so time to wake up, right? Healthy boundaries are so important. So important. And there's just something about an emphasis on this for you. And that's where the false person's mask is falling off and they played themselves comes out. Boundaries trigger individuals' truths and if they have an agenda towards you. If they don't have an agenda or a plan, or if they're not benefiting off your lack of boundaries, then they won't have a reaction. They'll be like, oh, respectful, yeah, totally. Right? But if they're benefiting off of it in some way of like they feel like they can dominate you, overpower you, whatever it may be, then yeah, they're gonna obviously, play those games. All right, let's move forward here. Yeah, to the sea. It's time to move on here. Choosing yourself and aligning with destiny. It's coming out of this like karmic energy, karmic cycle. You guys could be closing out some sort of karmic cycle or karmic lesson in some sort of way. And the only reason I say karmic is like it just feels like something that your soul came here to learn. Okay, it doesn't feel like a punishment. You're not being punished. And I feel like I need to tell somebody this. Like you're not being punished. Yeah, I feel like you're a very genuine person. All right, I feel like you've dealt with a lot of adverse energies sent towards you or directed at you, and navigating that is very difficult. Again, that's something that I am very aware of as well. So just to validate your experience in some sort of way for whoever needs that, Messages here, please. Thank you. The thinking woman. So somebody's really in their head right now. The magician in the mirror, beautiful, manifesting, and action in the reverse. All right, baby. We got all daydreams And no, you're entering your Saturn return. Oh my goodness, more power to you. Happy family is your overall energy, though. It looks really good. Thank you for the confirmation, Heather. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I was like, the chat's so dry, I'm probably fucking failing. So thank you. That felt good here. Okay, now this one here is, there's something about like overthinking. It's like, you know, what are my duties here? How can I take more action? Okay, hold on. How do I? Give me a moment here. Gotcha. An emotionally secure and loving family is important to somebody here. I am speaking to somebody who may have children, possibly. I said it right there. Children is plural, right? It feels like there's like multiple here with happy family. Okay, for some of you guys, this is like about fertility for some reason. I'm getting that here, so you might be trying here. Magician in the mirror. It does feel like there's something about like you really manifesting with that, and feeling it and embodying it here. You might be like connecting to like a spirit child, or I don't know, you might be having dreams about this here, but it hasn't come to reality yet, so it feels misleading. Somebody here is like daydreaming about what they want in the future. You're daydreaming about what you want in the future, all right? But action in the reverse is just like it hasn't happened yet, or you haven't made it. It's just not tangible in the physical. Hold on, give me a moment. I need cards. I didn't think it was gonna be like this for your message, but we'll take it here. So let's see what we've got here. The Knight of Swords. This is being very focused. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles here. Working towards something. Okay. Messages, please. Clarify this for the Gemini collective. Thank you. Oof. Okay. Chariot. High Priestess and the okay. So somebody here is afraid of making a bad decision. Like you're afraid of making not a bad decision, the wrong decision. Maybe you look at it as like good or bad, right? Black or white. Spirit's telling you to listen to your intuition though. Like you're being led. There's something here that is just, it wasn't ready. It's almost premature. I said that in Sagittarius's video. So that there could be something there, but you are moving towards it. We do have the Chariot card with the Magician and the Mirror here showing up, which is just, you know, everything outside of you is also within yourself here. You have all the tools and resources. The Chariot representing forward movement and also being divinely backed up by the universe, okay? Supported, balance, yin and yang balance. The Magician having all the tools and resources that we need within ourselves. Someone here... you might want to discuss, like, I don't know, somebody here wants to discuss children or something. Or they're up for discussion. This is like some serious stuff. I did not think I was going to get into this, and it's deeply embedded. Also, I really hate to say it, but I'm just going to. I'm oddly picking up like family curses and like generational trauma and stuff like that you're healing through, and that's why it's so heavy for me, because I can really feel where the energy, you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you have to dive deeper and do more, and then your intuition's like, no, you don't. You're actually, it's about taking leadership and creating the future now. But you're continuously like diving into the past when everything's trying to usher you into the future. Everything is trying to usher you into the future with to the sea. It could be an attachment to something, you know, like I really thought something was going to happen a specific way and it didn't happen a specific way, but that's okay. All right, but that's okay. It's going to happen a better way. Spirit has a plan and you got to trust here. And while simultaneously trusting and co-creating with the universe, you're also going through this like globe and transformation within yourself where you're really bossing up. You're turning into this emperor. You're really taking leadership. You're problem solving. okay? You're really problem solving. You're trying to get out of something that was like stagnant or stuck, like something that wasn't moving, you're making move. You know, and for whatever reason, I'm getting this story of, I believe it's Greek mythology, and I do not quote me, I actually don't know the guy's name, I'm not even gonna try, but it's the one where he was like cursed and punished and he had to push a rock uphill for eternity. Anybody know what that is? Babe. The guy who had to push a rock uphill for eternity. What story is that?
Atlas, who held the world on his shoulders, but...
Oh, yeah, that's another good one, but no. So it kind of, maybe things have felt that way, like you've been pushing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is maybe you've been feeling like you've been pushing a rock uphill for eternity. Like things just have not been moving. Like, am I there yet? Is it coming in? Sisyphus, thank you. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it was like his punishment, and he had to push that rock uphill. And once he got to the top of the hill, again, he had to start all over and push right back up the hill and push right back up the hill. So that's where maybe you've been feeling here. It's like as soon as I get up there, everything comes down again. As soon as I get up, everything comes down again. It's like this fluctuation, and you're wanting more balance in your life, or there's something about you moving into more balance, and that's what this is going to bring. You have to take leadership though firsthand to bring this balance towards you, okay? So, or in for you here, you have to take action. And there may have been non-action for some of you guys. It's in regards to family, like you want that emotionally secure, loving family, but you know, you are having like this lack of work life balance or something like that, whatever that may look like for you, right? It's all gonna be different. For some of you guys, again, it's manifesting things, wanting things, feeling like you're never gonna get them, but you are. Spirit's asking you to ground your energy here. See the doors of opportunities that are opening. See the doors of opportunities that are opening for you. They're not open yet though, but every card turns around. We've got cornucopia right here, okay? And we have door to value showing up here. Right now, start valuing yourself and those things, really anchoring everything into your heart chakra, maybe calling on Archangel Raphael into your heart chakra, possibly wearing the color green, okay, or even repping Vans. No, I'm just kidding. Vans has nothing to do with spirituality, but they're just my favorite shoe and the ones that I grew up in. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Magician in the mirror. Again, you've got all your tools and resources. Hello, you are just on one today. This is Juliet. Juliet is wanting attention today.
And she will have it.
And she will just force her way through. So there may be maybe there's a lot of people demanding your attention right now, Geminis, and you might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be wanting time alone or to yourself. It could be children, it could be pets, maybe even, you know. Sometimes our pets are clingy and we're just like, can you get out of my bed? You stink. You know what I mean? And then other moments we're like, yeah, snuggle. Or is that just me?
Or there's times where your dog talks to Louie on your pillow.
Oh my God. Yeah. Or there's times like this morning where my dog's finally up on the bed, who's not allowed on the bed. Okay, we don't allow her on the bed like that. She has her own area, but finally up on the bed, and her dad's giving her lovin', and she just starts coughing and hawks a loogie out of her throat onto the pillow.
Onto my pillow.
Yeah, friend Jessica's pillow here. It's so great. Oh, gems. First card out, we have toxic work environment. Be careful about who you get close to. Keep business. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Like, they're not your friends. They are not your friends. All right, you're not there to make friends. You're there to make money. Your enemies lose every single time. That's the destiny here in this situation. Someone is using magic to spiritually bypass shadow work. You are their target. Geminis, who'd you piss off? You know, it feels really like evil eye, but also there is somebody here who is doing some weird mirror magic on you. They might be trying to get in your energy or like watch you in some sort of way also. You've always been the giver. It's your time to receive. We have anchored in love. Very beautiful. Create consciously, you manifest with ease, and you're about to be celebrated. Came out at the same time. Bottom of the deck, tried to steal your destiny and failed. Top of the deck, you are a humble leader. And center of the deck is creating illusions. All right. Pardon, handsome. I've got my other cat right here. Thank you. You okay? All right, we're gonna check out this toxic work environment first, and then just kind of work our way down as the cards, exactly in the same layout that the cards came out of. So toxic work environment for Geminis. What do they need to know about this? 9 of Cups. Yeah, people are pissed that you're winning, Geminis. That's legitimately it. You are getting your wish fulfillment here. And I feel like there's greed or like overindulgence. Typically, 9 of Cups is not one of greed, but it can be one of, what's that other G word where you over like indulge?
Gluttonous.
Gluttonous. Thanks, babe. You always have the word I'm looking for. Wow, 10 of Cups here. This person, somebody here, there's somebody at work that evil eyes you, literally. Okay, they're like, everything that you do, like, see, that's toxic, see, that's that, see, they're super judgmental. Okay, and that they don't understand that they're sending you evil eye every single time that they're doing this here and just judging you nonstop. They're sending you evil eye. They're sending you evil eye. They are like unaware, honestly, that that's gonna all backfire. That's, you know, they are spiritually bypassing their shadow work here and instead projecting their shadows onto you. The Hermit card in the reverse, it could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. You are aware of this, though. Tell me about somebody who's using magic. The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have that in your chart. You can have any of these energies that I ever say in your chart. Always flip it and reverse it as needed. Yeah, their shit doesn't work, by the way. I mean, it literally is, it's like that firework that you throw out into the middle of the street, you know, it's like, it doesn't go anywhere, just, and that's all you get. Confirmation. You know what I mean? Tell me about this person. I'm not gonna lie, I find this person really amusing. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person's just a hot mess. I don't know why I think it's so funny here, but maybe if this person wasn't so judgmental and negative and critical on other people, you know. But you have to understand that's a reflection of themselves. Like, I think, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, like they're stuck in this cycle here, the Tower card, and they keep on doing this. It's not just you that they've done this to, the Wheel of Fortune. This person's like stuck in a karmic lesson, and you are just kind of as a conduit there in the experience with it. All right, I don't feel like anything's really going to happen or anything. Again, your enemies lose every single time. I'll clarify it real quick. Clarify, your enemies lose every single time. Magician card in the reverse. And the King of Wands in the upright here. Spirit is strategically protecting you and using you almost as a major player in a game of chess. The 7 of Wands represents protection, okay? Do you recognize that red cloak? It's also here. Again, you are the strategic player being protected from all of these things coming towards you. Now, King of Wands is somebody of leadership, somebody who a lot of people admire. So this person's just honestly jealous of you. It's a tale as old as time. As true as it can be. Okay? This person is full of envious and jealousy. You are being divinely protected, though. It's your destiny. You are a divine conduit, and there's a strategic reason and purpose for you being here. Okay? Yeah, I just heard vicious. I don't know. Watchdogs. You have vicious watchdogs or something. I don't know if that's physically or spiritually. I swear. If a chihuahua comes running, I know it's vicious, okay? No, it's vicious, and I'm not dealing with it. All right. Let's see what we have. Messages, please, about anchored in love. The Magician in the Reverse. What the heck, man? All right, somebody doesn't want you like in your innate vibration. They want you to be like, they want you to give up on love. They're created. That's the illusion here. It's like that nobody loves you, nobody appreciates you, you're not worth anything. Okay, this person's just trying to be a bully and scare you. Literally, like, look at that dragon right there, trying to intimidate her, and she's like, "Oh my goodness." All right, 10 of Wands. They're just trying to like create imaginary burdens and obstacles. So be careful of that, or just be aware of that. That's what I'd say. Just anchor yourself in love with all these individuals around you who are showing their true colors, all these untrustworthy, emotionally unstable people around you. Like, honestly, I don't know why. This is the second time. Please, I am not saying something to whatever. I don't know if somebody genuinely needs psychological help, but I keep hearing psych ward. I keep hearing psych ward. I don't know if you're saying that, if you're helping somebody, if you work in one. I don't know, but that just keeps coming up here, okay? So please, mental health is a serious thing, okay? And please, if anybody's experienced anything, you know, whatever it may be, please seek the help that you need in whatever form that takes, okay? Or help others around you that you genuinely love and care about and you're worried about here, if they're open to it, of course. Can't force anybody, right? But, okay, just to cover my bases there, because that was, yeah, I don't know what that was, but I feel like I had to say it here. So maybe you feel like you've been going crazy. Maybe that's just more so a metaphor of like how you've been feeling, right? You've always been the giver though, Gemini. Again, it's your turn to receive. That's right. That is how a lot of you guys have been feeling. Again, with the uphill thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep on like disconnecting from that. So the uphill story that I said, where you keep on pushing a boulder uphill over and over again for eternity, you feel like, when is this going to be over? When is it going to be your turn? You've always been the giver. It's your turn to receive. So it's time to let go of the boulder. All right, it's time to just stay up on the top of the hill at this point in time here. So you had to get into position, which means that anything that wasn't aligned for you to be at the top had to go. All right, so there were sacrifices that had to be made, and these might have been very uncomfortable. All right, or it might be experienced in uncomfortable or in ways that you've never navigated before, but I definitely know that you're going to be able to get through it here. Yeah, you've always been the giver. It's time to receive, and like, don't have any expectations of how it comes in. Be flexible. Remember, Geminis, it's about flexibility, adaptability. Okay. 8 of Swords in the reverse. There's no reason to overthink. There is a need for you to get a little more rest though, not have as many intrusive or negative thoughts. Okay, you don't always need to see the future. You just need to take this step. Sometimes you just need to trust. I hate to be so dramatic, but I think it'll get the point across. What if you lost your vision today? You'd have to learn how to walk without your vision. You would have to learn how to trust, how to navigate that. Spirit's putting you in have-to situations right now, and that does always feel uncomfortable, but the amount of things you're gonna have to celebrate immediately after all of this energy passes is going to be worth it here. So while you're in this energy, okay, we need to anchor ourselves in love, and we need to create consciously, because you are manifesting right now. Even as I'm speaking, whatever you are thinking here about what I'm saying is contributing to your manifestations. So be conscious, be intentional, be mindful. All right? Okay. A lot of you guys are very humble leaders. You're very humble people. Yeah, I heard humble starts, hungry stomachs. Okay, so some of you guys might have had humble starts and hungry stomachs. even if that was just for success. Yeah. And now because of it, I feel like you've developed some sort of like emotional maturity here. I feel like a lot of people come to you, they trust in you, you're a reliable person. Okay, you also have learned to trust your own intuition. You know when to walk away from things that aren't good for you. Some of you guys need to get away from you can't save her. She don't want to be saved. Can't save her. Okay. Stop trying to be like a hero in situations with other people. You can't save them. Okay. People that don't want to be saved. Trust me. Trust me. You can't save them. The death card here. You can't save them. All right. There's something that just has to be destroyed and transformed and rebirthed. Sometimes the greatest thing that you can do for yourself is walk away from the situation for both parties involved, whatever that may look like. All right. Try to steal your destiny and failed. We have right away the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. It's fate. It's destiny here. Okay. Strength card in the reverse could have been a Leo. Does not have to be. King of Wands in the reverse. So again, that's failure of action, things of that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward here. No more falling into the illusion here of lack, limitation, of you owing anybody anything, of you not being good enough. All right. If for those of you guys that are overworked and overwhelmed, please delegate and rest. Again, I get that here. You've got anxiety right now. You may have anxiety. You have a lot to do. I get it. It's the holidays. My love, take a big deep breath and prioritize yourself because you matter. Your emotions matter. Your needs matter. What your body is telling you and asking from you matters. Okay, so make sure that you're also flexible in the way that you compromise with what your mind, your body, and your soul is wanting, needing, and desiring from you or communicating to you. Okay, really having that aligned connection within yourself and remembering you. I feel like, especially during the holiday season, it's every single people's pleaser's time to be reinitiated into our old patterns and ways, and it's like our old programming and grooming comes out and the people pleasing comes right back out, and baby, it's about family. I mean, literally the holiday started because some white guy on a ship came over and pilgrimaged a fucking village. So let's be honest. So make it about family. Let's celebrate life and, you know, having food to eat on a table and being grateful for these things, you know, and grateful the world is not that same place that it was, because yikes, you know, that's kind of wild time in life when you think about it. They were like offing people's heads and stuff like that and burning people on a stake. Like that was just a different time in the day, you know? So yeah, anyways, I don't know, different perspectives, whatever. You are safe though. Let's get into your finances and career here. Again, bottom of the deck, we have ornaments, we have seal, and we have gold that showed up for you, Geminis. Okay, so solid finances here. You're definitely in alignment with your values and integrity at this point in time. There could be a financial gift coming in. It is the holidays, right? Significant contracts or sales, okay, something about significant paychecks, a bonus check even. Some of you guys, it's about like little work prizes and stuff like that that are coming through. I definitely see people making party plans. It's like, don't spend beyond your means though. Like, don't go broke for the holidays here. You know, yeah. Don't go broke for the holidays. All right, money strategy. Yeah, exactly. Strategize here. Think for the long term. Think things through. Do you really need it? Is it really necessary? Specifically when it comes to gifts and, you know, buying gifts for others or extending things. If you don't have it, that is okay. That doesn't make you any lesser than. All right. Don't worry about that. One year I had to go to... I want to say it was like the Red Cross. I can't remember exactly the program. It might have been the Red Cross. It was in Utah here. I found about it from a friend of mine for toys, though, for Christmas for my kids when they were very, very, very young. And I will forever be grateful for that. So there's no shame, even if you need stuff like that, maybe reach out to those programs. And then for others that are on the opposite end, maybe donate to those programs. Like Toys for Tots is one that I really like to donate to. But what my favorite thing to do is every single year I'd like to go down to a women's shelter, like a family or women's shelter, and I like to donate toys and stuff like that there, to the women and children in need. But that's just because I've been that woman and children in need. So I just like to give back to the same place that helped me and, kept me from unaliving myself. So, it's a serious thing here, and I really take that stuff to heart, and I mean it. All right. You are not your gifts. Okay.
Knowing just gave up $4.99 donation and said spot on. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. The message, please. Anything else? Heart. Yeah, see, emotional spending is another thing. You are loved. You are supported. Aside from that here, I feel like you are abundantly blessed. Some of you guys are coming into some worry-free finances. Definitely very good energy here. For those of you guys that were like looking for more work, or some of you guys need to take some time off of work. I'm sorry, it's the opposite. You weren't looking for more work. You're like looking for like a break from work here. So you might be taking some time off. Be careful about being overworked, all right? Because I feel like you'll end up just like quitting here. I don't know. I see you reaching a point of getting so stressed out. The holidays can fucking suck, man. Be kind to, everyone during the holidays, specifically all the people that ring you up, bring food to your table, stuff like that, service people. Someone here has like a really great idea. Now's the time. Don't push something off. Like act on it now. Don't let like love get in the way of your work. Literally, do not let love get in the way of your work for some of you guys, okay? I know it can be all consuming. When I first trust me, I let love get in the way of work, okay? I did not get out of bed for like weeks, okay? All right? There was I couldn't go anywhere. I was like, trapped in my delusional pleasure town, okay? Yeah. 4 of Cups here. Yeah, exactly. Don't do things out of being jaded or bored. Don't be careful about feelings of like rejection or unworthiness as well. All right. Don't do things where you're going to later regret it as well. Like when you spend money. So for example, I got ADHD. So I'll put a bunch of stuff into a shopping cart and I'm like, yeah, ADD hit. Yeah. Get it in everything. And then I get it to the front and I'm like, I don't need half this shit. I do not need half this shit. So usually I like mingle around the front aisles and I like, slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, and I have to put everything back, crisscross. So, maybe that here, don't do that. Like, I get the dopamine hits, but you gotta recognize those behaviors and maybe how they don't serve you any longer, right? Just being aware of them, that's all. It does help your financial situation as well, okay? Same. Infinite said same, so cool. Yeah, let's go down and see what we have here. Treasure card. Thank you. The Temperance and the Emperor, baby, you are balanced. You are in alignment here. Very beautiful. The only thing is you're in your head because you're overworked. You need more rest. Okay, where you need to take a step back from a situation and kind of let it breathe. I always tell people, like, give things an opportunity to breathe. If it pisses you off a few days later and you're still holding it in, you have to say something about it, then say something about it, right? Could be in regards to your family, though. Maybe your family said something to you. Maybe you're worried about your family, how you're providing for your family, especially if you're like a sole provider. It's the holidays. I get it, my loves. Maybe you got other family members that are flying in and they're going to mooch off you and your electricity and they're going to drink all your kids' Capri Suns, It's these things here, and you're stressed out, and you're like, oh, nobody's fucking contributing, and I'm going mad over here. My love, set some boundaries. It's okay. Everybody gets one fucking Capri Sun, and that is it. You know what I mean? Gonna have to go back and listen about cooking. Enjoy cooking. I know, actually, talking about cooking, isn't tomorrow Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta take out our ham. It's still in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cook tomorrow. Also the bread, I gotta do that tonight. I gotta do the stuffing tonight. Yeah, I gotta cook too. I still gotta do one more reading today too though. My life is so like upside down. It's so weird. It's 100 degrees outside and we're not around family. We're in a foreign country. So Thanksgiving this year is so different. It's obviously not celebrated down here, right? But yeah. Tell me about cutlery, please. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, nobody really helping you or contributing. Delegate. Baby, here's the dishes here. Don't show up without the macaroni and cheese. You bring the green bean casserole, okay? The green beans, tomatoes, potatoes, whatever it is. Delegate here. I don't care. If you got kids, your kids can help too. I make my kids help with everything. My kids will help shovel my damn driveway. I don't care. They are capable humans, all right? And yes, they get plenty of time to be kids. But I'm just saying, like, it's okay. If you need it, ask for it. Exactly. Stop overpouring your... Okay, don't look at my ugly fingernail, though. I swear I will go eventually. Eventually. When I have time to actually get in there. But stop overpouring yourself here. All right, you're literally overpouring yourself. Look at you. Do you look happy? No. Don't overextend yourself during the holidays here to people who do not appreciate it, who do not return it. All right. Ooh, apple pies are my fave too. On the rocks. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. So jealous. I love apple pies. I make mini apple pies. I made it for us this summer. I made us mini apple pies. Little handheld one. She ate all of them. I didn't even get one. She did ask me if I wanted the last one.
I didn't eat them all in one sitting.
I didn't eat them all in one sitting. Yeah, she left 2.
There's only 4.
That's a lot.
They're this big.
They're handheld, but anyways,
not even enough for you
regardless,
to have
baby, we're very food motivated, and we love apple pie over here. With whipped cream. I have to have whipped cream and ice cream on it. I love ice cream. I didn't like pie when I was a kid, so I ate Jello, and because she hates Jello. I love Jello, so I bought myself a 4-pack of Jello down here. Instead of pie this year, I'm gonna have Jello by myself. Page of Pentacles here with Watch, Time to Profit. You got good news coming in here. You have opportunities coming in for you guys. Some of you guys are about to receive some sort of recognition or an award. Okay, you could be honored at work in some sort of way. People are seeing you in a new light. I definitely see somebody getting a promotion or a raise. Page of Pentacles here to the Empress card. Okay, also I definitely see like for some of you guys, it's your children. Like the people that you least expect are the ones going to show the most gratitude. And I feel like that really tells you something about the people that you have around you. All right. I'm hearing the things we do for our children. All right. So yeah. You look good though. I mean, I'm not really worried about your finances. I'm more so worried about your mental health and your sanity, my loves. Okay. Otherwise, your finances, again, look good. And there are good opportunities for those of you guys looking for a job or something like that that are coming in, okay? Again, that's confirmation there. There's going to be some sort of financial relief for whoever needs that, especially if you felt like things have just been spiraling lately, all right? All right, let's go ahead and move forward. It's really thirsty. I felt like I talked so much. Maybe some of you guys need to drink some more water, okay? Make sure you drink your water. All right, abundance is here. We're going to go into the couples first. Gemini couples, please. Gemini couples, most important messages. Okay, we have boat showing up and wedding rings, so definitely a married couple. Some of you guys are getting married. Congratulations. Yeah. Show me the outcome. All right, so we've got like this runner-chaser dynamic going on in your relationship, whether you are aware of it or not, okay? For whoever this is going to resonate with. Do you guys like each other? You love the fuck out of each other, okay? You do. But you like go back and forth and purposely hurt each other. Like both of you guys purposely try to hurt each other in some sort of way, specifically when you're mad. You both know how to trigger each other or something like that. And that's just kind of like your relationship. That's your way. That's just how things kind of are. I'm not saying that you guys are toxic or anything. I'm saying that's just how you guys both kind of work here, okay? Somebody was recently triggered with their like abandonment issues, maybe fear, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna cheat on me. Maybe you might have said something or done something. Maybe you were triggered here, all right? Somebody, I don't know, is experiencing some sort of pain. It could be over jealousy or again ego, like getting in their head and hurting their own feelings. You might be hurting your own feelings in a relationship, okay? And I feel like this has a lot to do with the inner child. And I do feel like there's growth here. There really is, but this is kind of like just something that also happens or has happened more than once, right? Let's see what this is. I feel like there's a need to be flexible and really hold space for your partner. I feel like there's some frustrations in the relationship that are on and off again. You guys do like each other. I feel like you guys kind of like argue, fight, fuss, whatever it may be, and then you start flirting again and having fun again, and it kind of just jumps into that. Yeah, you're definitely a married couple, but you guys have this tendency to kind of both hammer away at each other at times, and that might even fucking be your love language here with each other, or this is just repetitive. I don't know if you really like this and enjoy it. I'm not speaking for you, or if it's just repetitive there with the repetitive showing up, okay? Show me what we've got. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Somebody literally, you should have bit your tongue is what I'm hearing. The Temperance card. Yeah, you should have tempered yourself, okay? Like, I'm literally getting the horse, like, when it jumps up, woo, and it's like, whoa there, boy, you know what I mean? Like, that's what Spirit showed me. So it's like something needed to calm down. And I feel like it's a woman that is pissed off right now, if I'm being honest. A woman feels stabbed in the back in whatever way. And other people, just saying here, do not get to say how another person feels. I don't care if they're right or they're wrong. You do not get to say how another person feels. Maybe that's where you need to be flexible. I don't know why or maybe somebody is like doing that to you where they're trying to say how you can feel, or like, that's not fair for you to feel that way. Like, what? Feelings aren't fair. They're feelings. I don't think it's very fair that I have to feel angry right now, but I do. I don't think it's fair that, you know, I want to punch you in the head, but I have to contain it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things in fucking life that aren't fair. I don't know. There's something about that. I see a lot of growth here, though. This is definitely somebody who's mature. All right? Let's go ahead and see what we have with not enough. Thank you. The Star card here. And then you guys heal through it every single time. 4 of Wands. You're definitely married. I'm definitely talking to a married couple here. You guys live together. You've been married. This isn't like a newlywed type of situation. It's a somebody here needs to bite their tongue every once in a while situation. All right? Sometimes people say things that are just not okay. And when somebody lays down a boundary, whether it's you or the other person, it needs to be respected. So someone here is laying down the law. That's not going to be tolerated again here. It was really fucking reckless. I feel like you guys are going to handle it privately. Okay? Yeah. Queen of Cups in the reverse. And, you know, somebody's just really done overgiving, or they feel unappreciated here. But, I mean, it's not like it's divorce or anything. But this week, somebody's feeling unappreciated, and the unappreciated person is standing their ground. Whoever's doing the unappreciated, get your shit together. Yeah, right now. Okay. Love you guys. Family drama is normal. It's okay. You're healthy. You're sane. Dog houses are for humans too. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Huh? Oh, shut the fuck up. She's only had to climb through the window once. That's a joke. The things that we're willing to let people think. So good. Okay, anyways. Moving on. Singles, what do we got? All right. Singles, please. I should have said dog door. Yeah. Role play. Yeah, right. If her chihuahua ass came at me, she'd be like a corgi because she got a fat ass.
Your place.
Your place. We've never talked about what type of dog you'd be.
Yeah, I'd be a fucking bull mastiff giant.
A bull mastiff? No. Don't they have breathing problems?
Don't they all?
Don't they all?
If they have breathing problems, it would be you.
I don't know. I feel like we need to talk about this before we get married. You know, this could like make or break. Like
Baby, you'd be a chihuahua.
Yeah. My wife told me that I have a breeding kink. So whatever that means. And now we're talking about dogs. So maybe we should just move on. I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Nothing to do with that.
Gemini singles. You guys have. Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna move on. I think I definitely dug a hole there, but okay, perfect. And bad transition.
Yep.
Sag Mars, think before we speak sometimes. Not proud of it. Healing heart. Okay, so you guys are out there. You're putting yourselves out there. You are putting yourselves on the line. And I feel like you're open to stability and security. And there is something like that coming in. There is something from you, like, freeing yourself from toxic ways of being, thinking, and doing. Like, you want a healthy relationship here. You really want that love. I definitely see you healing from some sort of heartbreak still. For some of you guys, you might be freshly single. You're putting yourself out there, but it's like you're not, like, looking for somebody, right, at this moment here. You're just, like, learning from the past, spending time in your own energy. And if it happens, it happens, all right? I definitely... I feel like for someone here, okay, I'm going to be really real with you, Geminis. There's somebody here who's learning. Like, you've been single for a little bit, but you've been learning because you went through a lot of toxic relationships, like, back to back or something like that. And I feel like that's as long as that you've actually been single. Yes, you flirted with people here and there, and yes, haha, hee hee, right? But it's nothing been serious, and you know that. And that's big for you because I feel like normally you're one to just kind of jump into things and get swept away by the whimsical, but not this time, not anymore. There's something about you being more mature, about you knowing yourself, about you being more stable. And so because of that, you're making wiser choices and decisions. You're not quick to jump into relationships, okay? Again, you're healing yourself, all right? You're focusing on yourself. And because of that, you're gonna change. You're gonna see so much change in such a short amount of time. Like, what would have taken you 3 years is gonna take you like 6 months to do because of your laser focus and your dedication to yourself and your purpose and what you're working towards. So whoever I'm talking to in regards to that, you look awesome. Now, for others of you guys, again, you're healing, you're working on things. I feel like you're in a really stable place and position here to be dating somebody. That's something that a lot of people don't look into, is you do want to be stable. You do want to be stable before getting into a relationship, okay? Because the reason is because, you know, then there can be power dynamics and struggles. So, like, for example, one person has all the money and they're constantly holding the money over the wife's head, and, oh, you already spent $50 this week, how much more money do you need? You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be those power struggles in relationships already as is. So it's not good to start in those dynamics, okay? Let's see. Somebody said they're attracted to Venus and Scorpio. That is an obsessive placement. My Venus is in the 8th house, but it's in Capricorn, so it's like obsessed, attached. I'm alive, I'm dead.
Work on this.
Yeah, no, I'm always like constantly having to work, and like we're doing shadow work almost all the time in our relationship. So if you're wondering what it's like to be in a relationship with me, it's constant accountability.
With two Capricorns and
Two
Venus.
Capricorns, yeah.
With Capricorn Venuses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time here.
Good time, yeah. We're all work, no fun. Really boring, uninteresting people.
Yeah, that's us.
Capricorns suck. Boo. All they care about is money.
Stop trolling everyone. You already talked about your breeder kinks. Now you're gonna lose all your Capricorn.
They think they're skinny and hot. And they're not. They're controlling. Just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm a Capricorn. I just said that, yeah. So hopefully you guys know. All right, yeah. Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, you're not expecting shit, but if it comes in, you're not open to it. You look really good right now, too. And you're not going to accept just any offer. You're only going to accept an offer from a true soulmate or somebody who really, is going to put the effort in. Yeah. Your current energy here, again, you're learning from the past. You're like, I am the priority. I'm not a choice here. I only want exactly what is just as passionate about me. You're definitely way more balanced. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to be. Or there's something about Sagittarius season, which is today. So happy Sagittarius season.
There's also a Gemini full moon.
Yes, and there's also a Gemini full moon coming up. So, a lot coming up during Sagittarius season that's going to be important for you. And that's when I feel like some of you guys are going to be meeting this new person. Okay? Gemini, either you have, okay, hold on. There's something about like stop fighting some sort of transformation. Like once this comes in, don't like resist it. Don't resist the transformation. Don't resist the changes that are happening in your life. Don't resist moving forward with this person. Don't resist change. Healing card. Allow this to like bring healing in for you. Yeah, Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is avoidance. Literally, escapism. And the Strength card. Be brave. Be courageous. Go get the love of your life. And then come back and donate to FlavoredVivid. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
$1 million.
And I will bless your entire wedding and family for centuries.
Go back now. Activate.
Yes. And I will perform magic ritual. Just kidding.
Buy one, get one.
Buy one, get one. I will bring back your dead frog from your 7th lifetime. Okay, sorry. I don't see. You guys need to go play. Go have some fun. Gemini, I've been in a blah mood the whole time, and now I'm doing your energy and your reading, and I'm like, yeah, let's make jokes and have fun the whole time. So I definitely feel like you guys are definitely in better spirits than a lot of other people. Not here to speak for you though, or you're about to be in better spirits than a lot of other people. Like your energy is actually fun, except for the impatience part, and in which case, just be a little more patient. I get it. It's frustrating as fuck. I say it all the time. My wife as my witness. I would be like, I don't consent. I remove all consent here. All right, whatever the fuck is going on, whatever I signed up for, done. I'm not your warrior anymore, Jesus. Not happening. All right, and so yeah, I have arguments all the time with the divine. I get tired too. We all get tired.
I'm sick and tired.
Yeah, sick and tired here.
Walking uphill both ways.
Yeah, I know. We gotta come up, you guys. We gotta come up with like our generation. Back in my day, AOL took 3 minutes to get online.
Really on AOL today, huh?
Yeah. Well, I didn't walk barefoot uphill like our ancestors did. So I feel like back in our day, like when we're talking to our grandkids, it's gonna be like, we had to wait 3 whole minutes. You don't even have to watch ads. You know what I mean? Celebrate your hard work, Gemini. This is the first card out for you here to close this out. To close out this reading for you. We also have connect to your inner child, have fun, be inspired, okay? Again, have some fun and, you know, be lighthearted, joke around about things, like even when it's serious, you know, it's okay to laugh at yourself, laugh at situations. That's genuinely what I do. I make fun of myself. Like literally I'm sorry, not same day. Morning after we get in a car wreck here, we're in the car with our friends. And he mentioned something here about girls driving, okay, making a joke. And he's like, oh, wait, was that too soon? And it was too soon, but at the same time, I still cracked up. You know what I mean? Like, I love laughing at myself. I'm one that can laugh at myself. So hopefully you guys can too, all right? What else do we have here? 3 more messages, please. We have silent your mind, connect with your soul, ground your energy, Geminis. Someone likes you. Again, this is a good person here. Open your heart to this individual coming in. And final message. Then we'll do bottom of the deck, top of the deck, and center of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. We have raise your vibration. You can listen to high vibrational music, whatever is needed. Cultivate self-awareness, create accountability. I feel like you guys already are. It showed up in the reverse. And be excited about the soul that you are evolving into. You are a gift, Geminis. Center of the deck. Changes are coming. Be open-minded, all right? It's all going to work out in your favor. Everything is. So at the end of the day, no matter what, be your authentic self. Stand in your fucking truth and keeping who you are, Geminis, all right? Be the change. I love you, Geminis. Don't forget to like this message. Subscribe if you aren't already. Comment down below. Show some support here, and I'll see you guys